it's that time of year. Falconry season is upon us, so I'm going to start reducing the hawk's weight from today. I've been manning him over the molt here and there, but I'm going to increase that now. I'm going to give Woody some inside the house hours, which will probably be daily. Get him in there on a perch, really immerse him in my world with my dog. Yeah, so I'm going to reduce his weight from today. I'm going to get him out now, weigh him. So this is the first time he's going to be weighed for quite a few weeks now. I was weighing him at the start because I was interested to see what the weight went up to and what it sort of settled out like. So yesterday he had his first slight reduction in food. Going to get that fat off of him, and then probably from next week I'll start seeing how he is, and then perhaps get him on the creance, and we want to get out hunting again as soon as possible. Hello Woody, you going to come out, mate? So I've got my scales out already. Not sure what Woody's going to be like when I bring him in here. Could be a little nervous to get on them scales. By the end of the season, he'll just get on there, get the hawk out and weigh him, and then take him out. But today he may be a little nervous. We'll see how he is in real time. So we've got Woody's old anklet here and Flying Jessie. I was asked, can I show how I attach the Flying Jessie onto the eyelet? So I'll just show that. If you don't know, this is how you can put a Flying Jessie permanently fixed to the eyelet. So I'll quickly show you what we do to attach the Flying Jessie to the eyelet using this piece of leather here. Just to make it simple, I'm just going to cut this off, and we'll use this small piece here. So like a Flying Jessie, we'll have a point on one end. That's just an enable. A point is to put it through the holes that we're going to put in the end here. Permanent Flying Jessie, 2 holes right at the end, 1, 2. That's all you got to do. So you've got the eyelet on the end of the anklet. That's where you would pass your Muse Jessie through. So you get your Flying Jessie, poke it through the hole, through the first hole. So we've gone through the first hole, pull that tight, and that in itself is not going to come off. But the second hole, which is still to go, and we pass it back through the second hole, which is the end one. As simple as it is. And there you go. So that's permanently fixed now to the eye. So that is a permanent Flying Jessie. In the end, I'll just put a small hole as close as I can get to the end, and then we attach the lobster claw to the end of the Flying Jessie, or both Jessies, flying ones, and then the hawk's there, and then you can get that in the safety position just like that. And then when I'm ready to fly, just release that and away the hawk goes. So that's how I attach my permanent Flying Jessies. I've tried flying the hawk without these. It's just quite awkward when you're sort of getting your hawk on and off your fist, and you want to be moving around different areas, to keep putting in removable Flying Jessies. So these work for us the way we're hunting, and the hawk is in his Muse free lofted, so I can pick Woody up, hold the Flying Jessies while I put in the Muse Jessies. So I hope that helps to the person that asked about how I attach Flying Jessies. Okay, I'm going to go and get Woody now, bring him in and see whether he will accept sitting on the scales for a little way up. We'll have a look at what Woody's weighing. Now, wood is extremely heavy, 113.7. Quite a big heavy hawk here, but as you can see, before we've reduced his weight, we've got him to this quite stable condition. If I'd have left this hawk just molting, we wouldn't be at this stage now for sure. So that little bit of manning I've done through the molt has got this hawk to be like this now. The last few days I've been getting Woody out and manning him up a little bit more. I've taken him in the house. He's actually eaten off my fist, and that's not because of weight reduction, that was just manning. So the hawk is settling down already. So with this now and the weight reduction which we're going to do, Woody's going to be, you know, pretty good. I just want to get a bit of fat off of him now, because he's stored quite a bit of fat. He's been living like a king, and we've got to get that natural cycle going now where he's going to be wanting to hunt again and work with me, and I think we're going to have a good season. So he's still a bit nervous, he's not totally settled at the moment, but he's doing really well, that's for sure. I'm pleased with the progress we've made just in the last week, just from the extra manning. Yeah, the way he's got on them scales there was quite good as well, considering he hasn't been on there for some time. It's really quite warm today. We've had quite a bit of rain and some fairly chilly days, but yes, beautiful day. So we're going to put Woody on the perch for a little while. Maintaining the lock position, safety position, untying, because we do not want this hawk to go, so holding the leash all the time. Look at these grapes, how they've come on. Oh, I thought they were white, but they've changed colour now. Not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I might make some wine. But we've got lots of nice grapes, and I'm sure once the birds find out they're here, they're going to start coming and getting these, so I might have to net it over. Right, so we've got a fairly short video this week, and I'll see you next week, some of you hopefully, at the Falconry gathering in Northamptonshire. As I say, we are now getting Woody ready for hunting. I've been working with Willow a little bit more, getting the dog more attuned to the whistle and following me, sitting and that sort of stuff. So we're going to get the dog working alongside the hawk and see if we can have a great season. Use Willow, the German whitehead pointer, and Woody, the house hawk. What we'd like to achieve is a point and the hawk either off my fist or from a tree, maybe catch a pheasant from the air, which is very rare to get all these three things in one spot. So I might do a whole season and only see one perfect point and catch from the air. That's the ultimate. I'm just moving away because the hawk's looking like he's going to bait. Turning around, settle down. Yeah, looked like he was going to bait. Still a little nervous, the weight's still too high, very high in fact. But like I say, to get the perfect combination of the dog, myself and the hawk all in the right place is rare. I've only had one occasion where the hawk's caught from the air after a point. He catches a lot of stuff, but to get that perfect thing is not easy. But that's what we were trying to achieve, the point with the dog and the hawk catching from the air, or a point, a flush, and the hawk chasing and catching after a good flight. We see a few muggings going on, but that's not what we're after. Still a little twitchy there, mate, ain't you? Anyway, so don't forget 13th and 14th of September, holding me house at Icarus Falconry, hosted by Dave Sharp. We've got the Falconers Gathering. That's next week. I'm looking forward to it. Look forward to seeing you there. There's going to be lots of stalls selling lots of leather work, artwork, all sorts of things to do with falconry, telemetry. There's going to be food. There's going to be a little bar there. There's going to be some music on one of the days. So if you can come along, check out Falconry Gathering 2025 on Facebook. If you've not got tickets, go on there and you'll see what to do. And we look forward to seeing you soon. See you next time.
Further, guys, the signs are up and it's time for a quick advert break. Okay, just 1 week to go, everybody. The Falconer Gathering 2025. We've got falconers from as far away as Newfoundland in Canada. It is welcome to all falconers in the world. Anyone that's not even a falconer yet, anyone interested in birds of prey. These are magnificent raptors, but of course it's aimed at the falconry community worldwide. And here in the UK last year, the first ever Falconer Gathering was a resounding success. No negativity on social media. You guys told us it was brilliant. So really importantly, get on the Facebook group. That's where it's at. Click on that featured button at the top, go on the FAQs, follow the posts. We're going to have a dedicated YouTube video again coming up before, maybe by Thursday this week, because it's coming Saturday and Sunday, the Falconer Gathering. Loads of stuff going on, great fun for all falconers and a real good social.